guys, it's me, Made of Jen, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna go ahead and dye my hair. And sorry if you guys hear the fan. I am in my bathroom. There is no way for me to avoid the fan portion, and I need some light in here because if not, this is how much brightness I could have in here with just the camera light on. So really quick, if you guys were here, you guys saw my last hair dye video. I went ahead and used the L'Oreal Superior, the one that changes your black roots to lighter roots, and this is what my hair looks like now. And this is how much growth I have. I don't know if you guys, I have a little bit of growth going on already. It's been 2 months since I last dyed my hair, and today I'm gonna dye my hair with a different hair dye. So I'm gonna dye my hair with the Garnier Nutrisse, the Nourishing Color Cream in the color Café con Leche. So my hair has that red tone under it. So right now what I'm trying to do with dyeing it this color is toning down that brown and making it more of a cooler brown than a more warm brown. And I'm just trying to get my hair to be all one solid color at this point. I am starting to slowly fade out the blonde hair I used to have. So many of you might not know, but I used to be blonde once upon a time. Specifically in 2018 I was blonde, and I decided to finally let my hair grow. So I'm planning to dye my hair with this color, and hopefully it comes out good. If it doesn't, then I am going to get my hair professionally done by my hairstylist. She's very expensive. So there's a reason why I haven't gotten my hair done professionally and I'm still doing it here at home, because it's so expensive to get your hair done elsewhere, you know. So the one thing I really like about Garnier is that they actually do label all their stuff. So this is A, this one right here is B, and then you have the little oil right here, it has C all over it. And then obviously you have the D. You have this one, which is a conditioner, which is D right here. But I do like that they have everything numbered. Not that you wouldn't know how to do this. If you've been dyeing your hair all your life, like, you know how this works. But you know, for the newbies, obviously it doesn't work the same way. So I'm gonna do the same method I did the last time I dyed my hair, which is I'm gonna color the roots, gonna put it in the cap, shower cap, for about 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna dye the rest of my hair and then cap it on for another 25 to 30 minutes. So the instructions say twist off the cream developer. So I'm gonna grab bottle A and open this, leave this open already. Snap, it has a safety seal on there. Okay, so that seal stops this cap from going all the way in to open it. So you throw that cap in and then you actually twist this back in and it will be open. FYI, if you've never used the Garnier. Okay, and I also have this thing right here. Let me just grab it. I just did my nails, so I haven't had nails for 3 weeks, and I completely already forgot how to manage without fake nails. So I've been struggling. Okay, so I have this little thing. I bought this off of Walmart. I don't even know if they still sell it. It's called a tube squeezer, and I'm just going to finish squeezing out whatever is left in here into the bottle. I want to make sure that everything that's in here is in here. And yes, I am holding it with my mouth. And then it says to apply this. This is actually, what is this called? This is the fruit oil ampoule. I can never pronounce that. Ampoule? Ampoule something. And I'm just going to open this up, twist off, if I can just twist it off. It says I should be able to twist it off, but I cannot twist it off. My scissors. That smells so good, and And I'm just gonna put whatever is on my fingertips just right here because I dropped some down. And this is, you can technically use this on the tips of your hair so that your hair will not burn as much, because you know your hairs are your tips are the ones that have the most damage. So I'm just going like this because I dropped some. I don't know if any of you guys saw it, but I dropped some. So I'm just applying it to my tips. Okay, and I'm just going to mix. So again, because my roots are so black, I am going to start with my roots first. Unfortunately, this hair dye does say that results will vary depending on condition and color of hair. Not recommended for hair that has previously been colored medium brown or darker. I did not dye my hair medium brown. I went light brown, so it should have on, you know, hopefully grab on. And then my roots are technically virgin. They were not dyed dark, so I'm hoping that it'll work. So I'm gonna leave that on the side, and I'm just gonna section off my hair in the direction that I'm gonna dye it. So this is my hair air dried. I showered earlier after I worked out today, and this is what I have now. Back part, I'm just gonna put it in a scrunchie, and then I'm gonna quickly brush my hair just to make sure I don't have any knots or anything. So again, I'm gonna start with my roots, and I am going to grab my, I'm just dropping everything. It's the nails. I can't do anything with the nails anymore. There was a point in time when I removed my nails and I could not do anything with just my regular size nails, and now I can't do anything with the nails. Put on my gloves. And also be careful to not dye your hair on carpet. Chances are at some point you're gonna drop a piece, you're gonna drop some of the hair dye and you're gonna stain your carpet, and you love your carpet, don't do it. So I'm just waiting for this to start kind of changing color. You guys see it? It's starting to warm up already, and it's starting to darken. Oh my god, I am just like, I am going to pour some of it in this bowl, and I'm going to mix it in here with this brush. And with this brush, I'm gonna layer it on both sides. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with the roots on this side and then flip the brush with whatever product is still left on there and go back in there again. This helps so that you won't waste so much hair dye. So this is also why I do this method like this instead of just going straight in with the actual dye. Right? And I'm gonna remove the cap. Pour some in the bowl. See, it's not a lot, FYI. And I'm just gonna coat the brush both sides. Don't forget to go in one side and then flip it in the other side, because that's how you're going to apply it to your hair. So here we go. And make sure to really get in your roots. So I part my hair to the side, specifically this side. So that's why I'm starting with this side. And again, we're just concentrating this on the roots. Don't worry about the rest of your hair yet. I'm pretty much just doing my regrowth first before I go in with the rest of my hair. Don't forget the baby hairs if you have some. I have baby hairs, so I gotta go in there. And I'm gonna go towards my middle part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dye this section first, and then I'm gonna go out in the corners. Go in the side, and that corner. And you'll notice in the bowl that it's not looking white anymore. It's starting to change in color a little bit. That's the actual color that's finally seeping through. And then right here, I'm just gonna go in with my finger, because I did leave a part right here. Where I did not split, because I did split it into a pretty chunky spot. But if you open it, you guys see everything is nice and coated. You know, back in the day, I used to get the champagne blonde, and it did used to like lighten my hair. Obviously not blonde, but you know, it would get me there close enough. But now I'm like, people tell me why don't I just stay with my black hair color, because I was growing out my hair and it was dark-ish at some point. But I think honestly black hair makes me look really pale and dead. So that's why I don't like to wear it. So I have a good amount already in here, so I'm just gonna rub the product in here. Make sure I didn't miss any strands with my mohawk over here. Okay, and then this part, obviously you already did most of it, so you don't have to worry about coming in here anymore. At least they don't look like it. My hair's like stuck in there. I'm just gonna clip my hair because I already did this section, so I don't need to worry about it right now. And now we're gonna move into these corner sections. And I only really do this on the front portion of my head because that's where you could see my roots and everything else. So this is why I section off this portion and then I do it like this. And also, as you're going in sections, you have to put less emphasis on this side that I've already applied the product in, because all I'm doing right here is just reapplying a little bit more. I don't have to concentrate so much on this side because everything already here is already been finished. And I did buy another bottle just in case, because my hair has grown a lot since I last dyed it. Even with that one though, I did have hair dye left over, so we'll see how far I can take this one. I got a good amount of it here. And then for this section, it's gonna go right here. A little bit of hair dye, you know. Okay, I got this section pretty good. I'm just gonna rub the product in there. Make sure it's evenly distributed, and then going to flip it. And I know sometimes they'll say do not rub the product in, but I do it anyway because why not? Okay, really quick though, I'm going to split my hair again because it is out of control right now. I'm not supposed to brush my hair when I have hair dye, but for the time being right now I have to do this because I don't know what portion of my hair has been dyed, like other than my roots. You know, I know my roots obviously, and look at that. This is exactly why I do that. I thought I got all of it. I have not. Apparently, missing this. So if your hair is as long as mine or a little bit longer, you might want to get a second bottle just in case this might not be enough. I will let you guys know once I'm done, because I did get an extra bottle just in case, because I wanted to be, you know, better safe than sorry. Now let's move to the center. Okay, so this section is pretty much done. I don't have to come back to the front anymore, FYI, until 20 minutes from now. Now I'm gonna work the back. So the back is the hardest part to work. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go on the bottom and I'm gonna work my roots. Or if you want to make it a little easier, which is what I'm about to do, just going in and then rub it in. And this part is always much easier than the top, just because, you know, you don't see the back part, that middle portion, as much unless you physically have your hair split. But if you don't, obviously, you can do all of this. And I'm going to put this in the top so it could warm up. And my roots can start doing its thing. Alright, and then I'll be back. And it's time for this to come off. It's starting to burn a little, so I did not wait any longer. So now I'm going to do my actual hair, which shouldn't take very long. So I'm going to go in like this. And then I'm going to go across like this so that none of the product falls. And I'm going to follow my bottle as I go. Ooh, snap. And I'm going to disperse this like this. But right here, I always try to avoid my tips until like the end, because I want to keep that lightness a little bit. But for this case, I'm just going to go over it and just get rid of all of it. Hopefully. We'll see. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me dye my hair. Honestly, I feel like the color almost got on my roots. In the light itself, you can kind of see my black roots, but they blend well together. And I know as I start washing my hair, the color will fade. As of now, I can still smell the hair dye in my hair. Just FYI. But I know once I wash it again, it will come out to the actual color that it really is. I just wanted to make sure, I just wanted to dye like the bottom portion of my hair already, because the blonde tips look really fried. So with a darker color, they don't look as bad. So here it goes. I like this color a lot. Hopefully the second time around I dye it with the same color, it'll come out a little bit more better. But if you guys like this video, please make sure to like, and if you guys haven't already, please make sure to subscribe and put on that notification bell in case you haven't already, so you know when I post. I do post Sundays 10 a.m. Pacific time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next week. Peace.